Around this time of year, seniors are preparing for the big graduation day, and some students have come up with the best financial solutions when taking their graduation photos. If you're looking to expand your knowledge on self-defense and safety awareness, you can take the Krav Maga basic course. You'll need to reset your clocks this weekend. Daylight savings time ends early Sunday morning. Some lawmakers are talking about ending the tradition of switching back and forth from standard to daylight savings. Preparing for graduation not only means taking pictures, but it also includes purchasing caps and gowns, class rings, and invitations. All of these can add up, and students have found it helpful to allow close friends and fellow students to take their pictures.
So I chose one of my good friends, Georgie Muniz, and I chose her because I'm a mass comm student myself, and I have experience in like Photoshop, Illustrator, Adobe, and so I was like, you know what, I can color my own photos, edit my own photos. I really just need someone else behind the camera.
Student photographers have used this opportunity to practice for future careers.
This is kind of just more practice and getting out there. I want to do fine art photography. I don't want to be shooting senior photos all the time, but it does help support me.
Although props are typically used while taking photos, some props are prohibited on campus. Confetti washes through the drain and into the San Marcos River, putting the fish and other aquatic life in danger. Student photographers realize the importance of having no confetti and offer alternatives to use as props.
I always try to follow campus guidelines. I'm also an environmentalist and activist on campus, and so I do say no confetti unless it's biodegradable, or I suggest other alternatives like flower petals or leaves or anything like that.
While looking for the perfect photographer for your graduation photos, keep in mind that it could be a friend or a fellow Texas State student. For Bobcat Update, I'm Christina Noriega.
Your fighting stance, move! Good! Attacker!
The instructor says anyone can learn the techniques, and practicing them can make it second nature.
You know, if you fall to the ground, man, you're in a whole different world, right? Do I try to roll back up? No, I gotta learn how to get up by still protecting myself. So little things like that, it's just basic technique that if they practice it on a regular basis, it'll be second nature to them to being able to get up.
Krav Maga is a form of self-defense that translates to contact combat. The course is offered in the Pecos building at Texas State. The instructors teach basic skills that are needed to defend oneself from an attack.
I'm going to do a 360 defense, which is a natural instinct, having your hand up and blocking a strike. We're going to work on footwork, foot movement, having it, not tripping over your own feet.
The university's police department offers the course throughout the year. Lessons focus on sharpening natural instincts and applying them to lifelike training scenarios. The curriculum teaches one how to punch, kick, palm strike, defend from the ground, and much more. After taking the course, students find themselves more confident in how to protect themselves.
I feel a lot more comfortable like walking around at night by myself. You know, I try not to, but like if I have to, I feel a lot more comfortable that I would know what to do in that situation.
After calling for more border security, President Trump officially signed a memorandum to deploy the National Guard to the southwest border of the United States. Although border crossings numbers have been historically low for the past year, the Department of Homeland Security reported Wednesday that there was a spike in attempted crossings last month. Details such as the number of troops, how long they will be deployed, and exactly where they will go are still being finalized. Delta Airlines is the latest company to be hacked. Delta's customers' payment information was breached sometime between September 26 and October 12th of last year. Investigators are trying to find out who gained unauthorized access to the records. The airline assures customers that they won't be held responsible if their cards were used fraudulently. A fungus that is known to cause a deadly disease in bats has spread to Central Texas. The Texas Department of Parks and Wildlife reported that this is the first time the fungus has been detected in the area. The fungus causes white nose syndrome in bats and has killed millions of them in the eastern United States. The disease has been spotted in bats in Blanco and Kendall counties, but authorities say they don't know of any deaths associated with the disease in Texas.